All right, guys, welcome to our Tuesday night team call. I'm so excited to hear from Sydney tonight, first of all, but also about everything we have going on, you guys. We have literally the lineup of a lifetime going into the new year and finishing out this month. And everybody wants to hit Success Club this month for sure, because 9-week Control Freak will be huge and people are going to be buying in December, and you're going to want those free leads, of course. A couple things. Obviously, tomorrow is Wednesday, so we have rank advancements on Thursday. So make sure you check your back office early. A lot of people pushing for a lot of things right now, so make sure you are active. Make sure your coaches are active, and make sure everybody is good to go early so that we're not up late trying to figure that stuff out. Everybody in the gratitude group, it's going awesome. I love it. Make sure you're sharing it on your stories. That's a great way to kind of get other people asking questions and wondering what's involved. News flash, we're going to have a flash sale on Friday through Sunday. And if you've never been involved in one of these before, basically we take some of our packages. So we'll take Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology. We'll take the Performance line. We'll take different packages and post them at times throughout either Friday night or the weekend. I'll talk to some of the leaders to see what they want to do. And basically what we do is we'll offer like a $20 Amazon gift card if people purchase that package, like the first 10, to make it, create some urgency or whatever. And people comment on there, and it really gets the mojo going, and people start feeling left out, and so they want to get it. But really, I mean, if Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology is $140 right now, and we offer any sort of coupon, that's going to be the greatest deal anybody could ever get. So you are welcome to invite everybody to this group, and we're going to run it in the Inside Scoop group, the group where we've been doing prep and pumping up for programs and products that are launching. We'll run it in there. So add everyone to that group, because everybody wants a good deal. It's a great opportunity to get some Success Club points also. But don't rely on that. Don't wait till that. Make sure you get those in as soon as possible. But does anybody have questions about a flash sale and what that entails, how that works, what you need to do, anything like that? No? Really?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry, go ahead.
I got on late. So what, you're saying like an incentive, like an Amazon gift card?
Right. So every deal has different things. Depending on the cost of the package, it'll be like a $5 to $20 gift card. And then we'll put in for like a $100 raffle to everybody that has purchased to comment on a post, and then we'll choose one of those people. But every deal or package will have some sort of promotion to go along with it. And basically, if you add people to the group, you're responsible for giving those to your clients that purchase. Does that make sense?
Yeah, got it. I think I'm kind of doing something like that already. So I get it. Yeah.
Cool. So it's cool to do it in a big group, because when you get people commenting and people and purchasing, then that inspires other people to do the same thing too. So if you come across anybody else that you want to add, by Friday or through the weekend, definitely go for it. Anyone else have any questions on a flash sale?
Liz, the packages will probably be most of the challenge packs, but remember, you can always customize. So if it's whatever you set up with the people you invite. So if there's something specific that you wanted to offer somebody and it doesn't come up, just modify it for them.
I can also, I haven't gone totally through it yet. It came from the mompreneur, so it's her thing. But I can also put it in a Google Drive and let you guys have a link to it so you know what's coming, so that you can tell, your prospects maybe, oh, I've got it for you. It's coming up, number 3. Okay. After that, so that's going to be in the Snoop group. And then after that, we're going to go crazy in the Snoop group, all about 9-week Control Freak, because we're getting every single person we know to do that program going into January. If you guys are brand new coaches and you don't know Emily Favre, check her out on Instagram. Before 80 Day Obsession in January, I believe she was an Emerald coach. By the end of that year, she was a 15-star diamond and making $200,000 a year, because she literally took her results pictures or her progress pictures every single Sunday and showed the difference she was making, and she crushed it. She followed the program exactly how it's supposed to be followed and blew her business completely through the water. So this program has the exact same opportunity and possibility to do for all of us. So, and I think we're so ahead of it this time, which I'm really excited about, and we have some time to plan and make sure we're ready to go, that anybody can take full advantage of this opportunity. Cool. So basically what happens is the 30th of this month, there's no like sample workout, and Sydney can go into this more, but because there's so much equipment, it's basically just a sneak peek preview of the program. So we want to watch that on the 30th, and then the launch dates are all in December. So make sure you hit Success Club this month for sure, you guys, because everybody's going to be buying that. The world's shutting down again. Everybody needs at-home fitness. Everybody loves Autumn. Autumn's programs get awesome results. So make sure we, get pumped up for that. So with that, I guess we can just turn it over to Sydney.
Hi guys, this might be a dumpster fire, but we'll see how it goes.
Hadley used that phrase today.
What did you say?
Hadley used that same phrase today.
Oh. Well, it's common. It's fine. I've had a hell of a day, so we'll see how this goes. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the phases of this program. There's 3 phases. Each phase has 3 weeks. Each day has different types of workouts, and the rest days alternate in each phase. So the kind of workouts that they're going to be doing is what she calls a DCT, which is a density complex Tabata. So the density is 12 minutes continuously. You try to get as many rounds as you can in. Usually there's about 4 or 5 density moves. Sometimes there's tracks. Sometimes there's, stuff you use with a step. There's sometimes, it just alternates in each workout. None of the workouts are any of the same except the total body tone, and that's 1 day a week. And then after the 12 minutes of density, there's 4 minutes of complex. I kind of realized that most of the complex stuff is like to deal with the track. So you fall in love with this track even though it is there to kill you. And then the last 4 minutes are Tabata. So Tabata is pretty much cardio. And there are, I believe, 8 rounds of, it changes each week. So the first week is like 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Then the next week it's 15 and 15, and then it's 20 and 10. So every week it progresses to less rest time, more on time. And then obviously each phase comes with more complicated moves or harder moves to push you. So that's kind of how the DCT days work. Like I said, there's 2 rest days during the week. Each phase it's different. I can't remember. I think the first phase was like a Thursday, Sunday, and then the second phase was a Wednesday, Saturday, and then this phase is like a Wednesday, Sunday, or yeah, I think that's how it is. But there's still, you're really just working out 5 times a week. Here's the thing that blows my mind, and it's crazy because I don't think I've ever worked harder in a program in the least amount of time. So Transform 20 was like a 20-minute, workout. The least amount of time for one of her workouts is 18 minutes. That's her cardio days. So it ranges between 18 minutes and 30-ish minutes. And of course, there's, some time in there that you're not working out. She's explaining the moves. Most of the time if I'm like running late and I've already been through most of the moves, I'll kind of skip her explanations. But you want to listen to her for the first phase at least. You want to listen to every minute her explanation of every move, because if you don't, you can do moves that could hurt you if you don't do them correctly and how she like talks you through them. So that's kind of the overview of like the kind of like the calendar and like kind of the different kind of days that the workout days. So I have a week and a half left of this program, and I'll talk to you kind of about my results at the end with a few of the test group results that I've grabbed picture-wise. But so those are the workouts. Does anybody have any questions about like the workouts or anything about DCT or Tabata or rest days?
What type of moves are with the core ball?
So there is, I thought I knew most core workouts. And I mean, she blows my mind with how she can use the ball and the track to engage your core. I have been doing Beachbody since beginning of February, and I've done some of her programs, and they've always, I mean, they've completely, strengthened my core. But this program, I'm not joking, guys. I am getting abs. Like, I was at my mom's this last Saturday. I'm like, Mom, feel my abs. Like, you can feel them. And she'll like, rub her. And this, I mean, I don't think that the
That's
core ball was
awesome.
going to be dramatic, but it is like essential. And the way she uses the ball, actually, I'll show you. Next part was gonna be equipment, but this is the ball. It is
So
the
cute.
size of the ball is formed to what she wants during this program. She's talked in many of her videos that, people will ask her if they can just get a ball off the Amazon. You can. There's so many different sizes. This is specifically engineered for what she wants you to do in this program. So that's what, if someone asks you during launch, like, oh, I'll just buy the door track and the ball on Amazon for way cheaper, I would recommend not, because most door tracks on Amazon are not near the quality, and it's so easy to use this. I was afraid to set it up because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do something wrong, and I'm gonna fall completely on my face doing a move. But she also puts a video out. I'm pretty sure she'll give it to you at the informational part, at the beginning of the program, to install your door track. They're also giving you the access, if you don't have access to a door, is to mount it on your wall. So they have all that included in that equipment. And so it comes with the ball and the track, and then it comes with also 2 sets of resistant bands. Or I don't want to say bands, tubing, I guess is what they call it. There's the pink one. I haven't used it because I just went straight to the more the weighted band, and it's the maroon one, which is already on my track. So the maroon one is a heavier band, and then the pink one is more of like a beginner band. It's not as, it's different weights. So whatever you feel like you need to start with is definitely up to you. But they give you those two options. So those 2 come with the bundle also. And then the one thing that doesn't come with the bundle, but they're going to give access to, I think at a discounted rate, is the step. I never got the step when I did Transform 20, so I just got one off of Amazon. Or no, I got one off like Five Below. I got it for $5, and it's small, and it works. But after going through this program and thinking about round 2, I went ahead and just got one at the regular size that usually Transform 20 step is. I think my coach gave me access to a link for Amazon, and it's the exact same one. It was like $25 or $26. Comes with the extensions if you want to, build up the level or the incline. But most of the equipment is involved in the bundles. Again, I would probably recommend, obviously, to get, volume, recommend getting the step through Beachbody for your customers and your new coaches. But if that's like a game changer, you always have access to it in a different way. They are, I think, doing it at a discounted price because it's not included technically in the bundle. But I would see what that is. I've heard a couple different % off. I don't know if I heard a 30% off the step, or I couldn't remember exactly the %, but it might be worth looking to see how much that is before you recommend getting it elsewhere. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the track. So I'm going to move my contraption that I showed Aaron earlier forward. Oof. Okay, so this is the track. It's so easy to go up and down. And you will go from the highest to the lowest all through the workout. It goes around your door on the back. It kind of has, I don't know if anybody knows what rocket, the straps that you just strap stuff down on, like trailers. but it has two of them, one at the front, one at the back. And she shows you exactly the easiest way to install it. It's super idiot proof. I did it. I accomplished the task. So it's super, super easy to install. It's good quality. You don't feel like you're going to break it, or I literally put my full body weight against it and I feel like I'm still secure and it's safe. It's not cheaply made. It's good quality, and I think it'll last a very, very long time. And that kind of stuff, like the ball and the track, are essential for this program. You cannot do it without it. There are obviously moves that you do off of the track, off of the ball, but most are involved. So if someone's like, oh, I'll get the program, but like I don't need the equipment, I think I can just do it without it. Big no. You will not see near the results. I didn't have confidence in the track, but now that I'm like getting abs and I'm feeling like I'm actually, my whole body is changing more than just physical, it's essential for this program. Does anybody have any questions about like any of the equipment?
I just asked in the chat. So the track that's on the door right there behind you, is that a door that's like high traffic area, or is that door like closed in your house at all time and it's like on a closet? Like,
Oh,
is it gonna?
it's my bedroom door, so I'm in and out all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be. It could be obviously on a non-traffic door. She does recommend it being a door on the side that it's like the frame where it's in. So when you're pulling against it, you're pulling against the frame. You're not like, you know what I'm saying? You're not pulling outward other than inward, just for an extra secure. But she said if you can't do that, that a good way to accomplish getting it the other way is if you put like door stops underneath it. That will help keep it secure even if you can't keep it against the frame. That's just a safety thing. She'll go over that also in some videos at the beginning, highlighting, you know, how to install it, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. And my other question is, does it stay, or like when you open your door, does it fall off and you redo it every time you open the door, or it stays?
No, it stays. It is connected all the way around your door. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like it's held on by your door. It's literally a loop around
With
your
those
door.
ratchets.
Back. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So I was going to use the front door to my house so I could then hang my wreath on the outside.
Yeah, just hide the back.
From what you're saying, Sydney, so the track, it's involved in most workouts, right? Because do you do your workouts in your bedroom, or do you have it set up somewhere else?
I am actually blessed to have two doors that are where I actually work out anyway.
Okay.
So I have my bedroom and my bathroom door right in like side by side of my TV. But that's where I usually put my laptop. So, but I see people in our test group that have it everywhere. They can have it in their kitchen. They can have it in their basement. They can have it, you know, in their garage. And the great thing about it not having to be on a door and being able to install it on a wall, or even make up your own door that's secure, you know, if you have like an unfinished basement, or your husband makes you a fake door so you can have it wherever you want to work out. It's very, very adaptable to those kind of environments. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I was just trying to get a sense of like, I mean, it sounds like it's not like track day. And so on that day, you could kind of shift your space. It's really integrated into all of the workouts. So as we're talking with people, because I think people are going to have a lot of questions about that. And the more that we can be very confident in how we answer, just as you've just done, of saying, there's literally no way that this can't work for you. Yeah. I think it's helpful to know that. So it's the balance of, you know, again, how you install it, where you can install it. But as we get to see how we use it, I think that like, to me, it's, we need the whole information, but it's helpful to hear that there's a lot of instruction. There's a lot of ways to do this, and that they've been very thoughtful in making sure literally there's no, but this is my unique circumstance, that there's going to be a way that we can help people understand that this is something they can do.
Exactly. And she had a lot of kind of, I'm not going to say backlash, a lot of people being concerned about that exact point, because a lot of people are like, well, I don't have a door. I don't have it where I need it. The door is only in a space where it's like 5 feet wide. I have no way of working out around it. So they have, from the very beginning, the first day, they have changed a lot of stuff and added a lot of stuff so that they can make it so that this track is accessible in pretty much any way that you have access to. Not just on the door. It could go on a wall.
So if you put it on the wall, like, are you putting holes in the wall or?
Well, I was trying to figure out what she meant about that, because she does lives every once in a while in our test group.
Yeah.
And so I think that there's a way, I don't know if I think it is putting holes in the wall, but I think that
she went live on her Instagram yesterday and said it was like hanging a picture.
Yeah.
I just
so
want
it's not like super damaging to your wall, but it's secure enough that you don't feel like you're going to fall off your wall.
Yeah. But just for people, like, I mean, I know I work out in my living room. There's no way I'm going to put something like that in my living room for right now. I mean, it seems like if you put it in the wall, it's not going to be like a put it up, take it down. So just trying to get a sense, like, you know, for me, I'm already thinking I'm going to have to move my workout space to do this. And that's fine. Like, I have time to plan for it. But just trying to think about those things. So it sounds like check out Instagram. We'll see more. But yeah, I'll shut up now. I feel like I'm picking your brain a lot here. So thank you.
No, you're fine. This is exactly why I wanted to talk to you guys about it, because I know there'd be tons of questions. She has been awesome at going live on Instagram and going live in our group and kind of explaining things that they've kind of, you know, brainstormed, because these things are the reason why we do test groups. Like, this track is exactly why they want to figure out the best way for everybody to have access to this equipment. So I'm sure there will be tons and tons of videos, especially when you get the program, and following up about the track more than what we can talk about tonight, and what you even see on our Instagram. But they're really great at being able to make people confident in the ability to, like, be able to plan for big program launches like this. Anybody else have any questions about the equipment before move on?
I was just gonna say, I did see there's a group, Countdown to Control Freak, that one of the other test group members is running, and they actually shared a picture of the eye hook. So it's an eye hook, so it's got a circle at the end, and then it screws into your wall. So you'd want to mount it into a stud, and then it's actually it's not a carabiner. It has like a screw. I'll share a picture in the comments. I think I can do that of what's needed if you're going to mount it to the wall.
So what you kind of want, kind of like a whole of a program information that you kind of can start talking to people about, are that it's 9 weeks, you work 5 times a week. It's between 18 and 30 minutes a day, which is nuts with how much progress you make in just a short amount of time. Then explain, you know, the equipment, the track, the ball, the step, that you probably need light, medium, and heavy weights. My weights I've been doing through this program have been 5s, 8s, 10s, and then I just now got my adjustable dumbbells, and so I'll have like 15, 20s on, depending on what you're doing. What she calls OS weights are my 5s. And she will say OS weights a lot, because when you get pushed to a certain point, you will need your OS weights. And it's okay to have that. It's okay to feel like, you know, you have to put them back on weights when you're pushing yourself. That's the whole point of having progress in this. And another great thing about this program is it is including the 2 nutrition programs in it, which is awesome. I think that, honestly, the only reason why I'm getting abs is because I've been following the Ultimate Portion Fix. I think that it's more than just working out. You have to dial in on your nutrition, or you will not get the results that you're really wanting. So was I perfect? No. I wish I was more perfect. I wish I didn't, eat some of the things that I did, amount of cups are different, but I was very, very diligent in trying to prove that nutrition is a huge part of your success in these new programs. You want your customers to see that, it's not just working out 5 times a week. It's, and then they can just eat whatever they want, whenever they want. You have to, plan, you have to meal prep, you have to, get recipes off of Beachbody, and even off, I use Pinterest a lot. There's tons and tons and tons of free recipes that incorporate an Ultimate Portion Fix. I haven't tried to be Mindset. I know a lot of people love it. I know tons of people in the test group use it. But I just feel most comfortable using Ultimate Portion Fix, which is fine. I'm pretty sure most of the cast during the recording, they use Ultimate Portion Fix, but there's some online people that use the 2B Mindset, and they are still getting amazing results. So some of the, and I know that we probably looked at some of the pictures about, how much it's going to cost. It is going to be a little more expensive because of the equipment, but we kind of expected that with the amount of equipment we were getting. So let me see if I can find. Okay, so if you haven't found the pricing yet, the Shakeology and Performance Challenge packs are going to be $199. The completion packs are $169. And then you obviously will get like the, the completion and challenge packs if you get both products, and those are the challenge packs $259 and the completion pack is $229. They are going to be offering an accessory bundle, which are $99.95 for us. And then I think Brooke kind of went over some of the dates, like November 30th is they're doing like a first look, because there's not going to be a sample workout, because you can't do a sample workout if you don't have any of the equipment. So the first look is a huge thing. I think that's like where you can grab all the fun, exciting, marketing things that you kind of want to promote this upcoming December 7th, launch date for Coach, or, early access. And then December 21st is when the customers have the early access. And then January 4th is when they kind of kick off like the New Year boot camp groups. They want you to take the time to let your people get their equipment. Of course, it's around Christmas, it's around holidays. COVID still being a pain in the butt with shipping. So you have to plan out your boot camps. You have to plan out your groups for when your girls get their equipment. That if that means that you plan on starting January 4th and half your girls don't quite have their equipment yet, which I really hope not, that does not happen. But if it does, you just have to adjust, because there's no way you can start your group without the equipment. That's what you'll hear Autumn say that 10 billion times. With the time we're going through, that's how it's going to work. So we just have to be diligent and, keeping track with our girls, updating with them about their equipment, and making sure people know it's going to take a little while to get your equipment. So if you want to do this program in the early access, get it now, so then we can work towards getting your equipment. And I see someone asked about how important the step is. I would say it is very important, because even the modifier never goes without using the step. But it also depends on what you have. If you don't have a step and you don't want a step, you don't think that you'll benefit. I can say I've benefited a lot off of my little step that I got for $5 at Five Below, let alone having a full size step. There are a few moves that you actually lay on your step, so you want to make sure you get a step that's big enough and at your height that you feel comfortable with for some of the moves. Yes, you can still do it on the ground if you want to, but I would recommend at least getting a step that in that step you can use in multiple different programs. So, you know, if you're getting it for just 9-week Control Freak, there's tons of programs that use a step. So you can always use it for more programs after you're done with the program. So it's not like a one and done, you spending that much money on one program, but there's tons of programs for Beachbody that uses a step. So I would say, yes, the step is important. That is why I ordered another one that's bigger and that can challenge me in round 2, just because I feel like that was a huge factor in some of the progress that I've made. I hope that answers your question about the step.
Sydney, can I ask a nutrition question?
Yeah.
I know you were following Ultimate Portion Fix. Did Autumn say anything, like, were you following timed nutrition or were you just doing like the regular UPF? Like, what did she have a recommendation around that?
She said whatever works for your life. So with my life, I started out doing the time nutrition. It worked for a little while, but my life is just bonkers with having my full-time job and then going home and farming till midnight. So it's very hard. It's not impossible, but it's very hard to keep up with the in the middle of the day where I should be eating certain amounts of whatever. It's hard for me to be able to sit down and do it. So I still, after about probably the first phase, I switched to just doing the Ultimate Portion Fix, not the time nutrition, and I'm still getting great results. I think that I've, either way, she didn't specify on which one, you know, that she was exactly doing, but I think either way that works best for your life and in what you're doing.
Hadley, she did say on Instagram that time nutrition was not necessary, that she was not pushing that for this program like she did for 80 Day.
Okay, cool.
Just wondering, Sydney, if you could talk a little bit about who this program is for. So I think every time we have a new program, this question comes up about, you know, yes, no, and I think in general, a lot of our programs are for a lot of people, but it also depends on how you talk about it. And from what you've described, it sounds intense. Like this equipment, like if you're new to working out, like this could sound super scary. So I'd love to hear a little bit about, you know, the variety of people that were in the test group, or a little bit about some of the, how, you know, what you might say for people that may be thinking this is my time, I want to jump on something and get started.
So I noticed there are tons of different people starting in all different kind of phases of their workouts in the test group. There's people that were, you know, haven't been working out for very long. There's some people that weren't there for losing weight. They were looking for building muscle and building core strength. But there were different varieties of people in the text group. So the great thing about these phases is that the first phase, the first 3 weeks, preps you for the second phase. And then the second phase preps you for the third. So yes, the third phase is intense and it pushes you, but the first 2 phases prep you for that, prep you to be able to get through those intense workouts. And the awesome thing about the equipment, yes, it can look very, very daunting and very scary to use, but Autumn describes how to use each move the best that I can. She describes it so that you don't hurt yourself, so you know how to use it, and so you aren't scared to use it. So when I first started, I was like, what am I going to do with this track? Like I work out, but I'd never used resistant, other than resistant loops. I've never used anything that I can move up and down, and I've never trained with anything like that. Even as a high schooler in sports, I never used equipment like that. So I was kind of timid at the beginning, but she explains to the very detail every single move, how to use the equipment, you know, the best that you can, that if you don't know how to use it to begin with, then she'll explain why it is this way, why you put it a little above your head, you know, this is what it's working. She'll describe, you know, what parts of your body is working with, you know, the track or with the ball. She's really great in this program. Like I've done multiple programs of hers, and I think that she describes this, how to use the equipment very, very well in the very short amount of time these workouts are. So you think, oh, 18 minutes of cardio, how the heck is she going to explain all this and us be able to do 18 minutes worth of workout and cardio and be done before dark? She does a very good job at getting to the point, telling you how to use it, and making you confident in being able to use the equipment without feeling like you're walking into some, you know, intense equipment. So I think that she's very good at helping people get confident with the equipment, and then reassuring your people that aren't sure about it at the beginning, seeing all the equipment, like, oh, that seems kind of too intense for me. Just say that that each phase is builds you up to the next one, and the trainer is very good at being able to describe how to use your equipment without you feeling like you are way over your head. Okay. So does anybody have any questions about like the equipment, the workouts, you know, any of that kind of stuff? I do have some result pictures. Never shared my screen before, but maybe.
Oh, hold on. I might have to give you. Here you
Yeah,
go.
I think you.
Yeah, click on it now.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Can now see my screen? Hold on. Okay. So here are a few pictures that I grabbed from our test group. And this is obviously that still has a couple weeks left of the program. But you can obviously see the definition of core. You can see the strength that they're building in their arms and their legs, and just the confidence in the different, like the pictures, how much just more confident they look in each picture. I think that before and after pictures of this test group is going to be a game changer for our businesses. I always love before and after pictures. I haven't taken my after picture because I don't want to see it until the last day. So other than kind of giving you guys my results, I want to kind of tell you so far about how many inches and how many pounds I've lost. So to date, I still have 8 workouts left. I have lost 11 inches off of my body. And I've also lost 5.5 pounds, but I've gained crap ton of muscle. So I've probably lost a lot more fat weight in that. My goal weight was 135. I'm at 136 right now. So I am very close to my goal weight. I haven't been 135 pounds since like high school. And that
congratulations, Sydney. That's awesome.
Thank you. So I'm super excited to see, you know, how many more inches this last half or a week and a half brings. But there's people that in test groups that are losing already 10, 15, 20 pounds. Like it's crazy to be able to see the people actually doing it and seeing the people getting results so quickly, and we're not even done yet. So we still have 2 weeks. Some people even have 3 weeks left because of the equipment issue. There's different phases of our test group. So I was kind of mind blown when I took my inches. I think that they'll even decrease from now because the last week is, I heard, going to be amazing. So I feel like this program is going to be mind-blowing when it comes to results. And I think once we all make it through a round and have our own before and after pictures or our own results, I think that that's even going to, you know, make things even bigger for your company. But I kind of mind-blown because I took my measurements right before I got on here, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I lost 11 inches off my body already. So I like 2 or 3 times like measured myself and recalculated, and but it's kind of exciting to see because I'm someone that didn't start Beachbody, to lose weight. I pretty much got it so I can be back into shape, so I can feel better about myself, so I can, have more energy, because I felt like I was 500 years old and I just was tired all the time. I had headaches, back pain. I don't remember the last time I had a headache and last time my back hurt. And that's mind blowing to me, because I've always had that my whole life. So the core, I feel like even part of this program has completely changed how my whole body feels. And that core part is coming from the ball and from the track. 110% confident in that answer. But I'm excited to see.
You are clearly so passionate, and I loved this whole call. You're killing it. I'm so proud of you.
This was so good. Can I ask
You're
one more
making me like so excited for this.
question, Sydney? Did I hear, is there like a nighttime like stretch?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Some kind of like evening thing?
It's on my paper and I just missed it. So to go along with the program, Autumn is giving out what she calls control stretches. So they are about 4 to 5-ish minutes each night that kind of focuses on stretches from that day's workout. It's supposed to just kind of stretch all the muscles back out, so it helps with like muscle recovery. It's right before you go to bed, and her big thing about this program is also the rest. You have to get enough rest to make it through this program. So what she wants you to do is do the 4 or 5 minute stretch, put away your electronics right after, and go to bed. Go to bed, get your good 8 hours plus, sleep, so you're rested and ready to go for the next day, for the next workout. But yes, these control stretches have literally been the only way I can get through this program. They are amazing. You don't think that 4 or 5 minutes worth of stretching before bed would like make a difference, but that and recover will be your best friend through this program for sure. Supplements during this program is huge too. I didn't think that, this program has proven to me that all the supplements that we offer give you results. You will be thankful for Energize to get you through that cardio. You will be thankful for Recover getting through some of that DCT workouts. And those control stretches and rest are huge. So if you want to try to push getting the best results, always talk about the supplements, the shakes. They are huge when it comes to results. And I've been doing this stuff for quite a few months, and I just, I did it because, I was told it, it helps, and I always figured, it's good for me, so might as well. But during this program, you will crave that Recover the second you're done stretching. And it's very essential.
You have me so excited. I feel like everyone's so pumped up. I wish we could just launch it right now.
I know. So
excited to see your results. You've done awesome.
Thank you.
And you're a great
Does anybody
speaker.
else have any questions or anything? I know I probably haven't hit everything. I try to remember, go back through the test group, see if I grab everything. But if I find more stuff, I will post it in Gold Diggers. I will. If you have any questions that you can't ask here or don't remember and think about later, just shoot me a message. I can give you as many answers, and if I don't have the answers, I can figure it out in our test group while it's still launching right now. So
awesome.
Sydney, what do you recommend for people who are signing up now or finishing 30-day breakaway? What do you recommend as the gap period to start to prep them?
So what I feel like I'm going to do, or I'm going to recommend the people that I talk to, is doing a program like 21 Day Fix, or a shorter program that you can get through the month to kind of prep you for that. I feel like 21 Day Fix would be a great beginning program to kind of prep you for this program. I know that Autumn has said multiple times in all her videos and her lives and stuff that 21 Day Fix would be a great one because it kind of introduces some of the moves that might not, involve the equipment, but it builds you up to the level of 9-week Control Freak. So 21 Day Fix is definitely a good one. But I guess it's whatever you feel like you guys have time for, but with it being about a month-ish before you get your equipment and all this stuff and all the groups set up, 21 Day Fix would be my recommendation.
Awesome. Can we take a picture real quick? 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much, Sydney. You came fully prepared with all of the information, and I'm sure we will have millions and millions of questions for you as we go forward and get questions from our customers and everything else. But I'm so excited. I think everybody's probably just ready to go.
Thank you. And yeah, don't ever hesitate to message me. I can always find the answer if I don't know it.
And so when will you be posting your results so we can all be waiting anxiously on the edge of our seats?
The very last day of my, let's see, I'll be done. It'll be Monday let me look. I guess I haven't even looked. So last week. So Monday the 30th, the 30th.
Awesome.
So I'm excited, and I'm ready to take the pictures and see what everything's about, because pictures are everything. I didn't think that. What was my last program that I thought the pictures were nuts? Maybe it was 20 or Transform 20. I thought I wasn't getting very much results, and then I took pictures before and after. I'm like, holy smokes! Okay, all right.
Right. That's amazing.
So before pictures are very, very important.
For sure. All right, ladies. So let's go out, hit Success Club so that we can start promoting the heck out of this one, because this is going to be a total game changer for sure.
Thanks, Sydney.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Sydney. That was awesome.
Thanks. That was great.
Thank you.